Welcome to Mid-Vale Speedway, May 4th, 2002. We're getting ready for the first heat race come out on the track. 163 cars are in the pits. And along with Randy and Sue Smith, the owners and promoters of Mid-Vale Speedway, I'm your video announcer, Craig Mishler, welcoming you to another beautiful night of racing here at Mid-Vale. And we'll be right back with the first heat in a moment.
Hey, right here. Here I am.
How you doing, Paul?
Real good.
Good. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I need it.
Good luck, Don.
How you doing?
Okay, good luck.
Okay, thanks.
Welcome to Mid-Vale Speedway. All fine divisions, plus the wild and crazy. Please deposit your tracks in.
Good luck, Mike.
Scott, thanks for this office. Keep us safe tonight. Keep the drivers safe. Keep the fans safe. And especially the figure 8 drivers. In your name we pray. Amen.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Jody Lancer with the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we won were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged banner, the birds singing, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
To a 3, a 2, and a 1 countdown. And I want to hear the famous words. Drivers, pressure. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Drivers, start your engine.
Late models, fast heat on the track. Here we go. Turn 1 and 2, Tom Garbrandt from Newport, Ohio, out in front. Paul Sybil second, Tom Newman third. Paul Miller Jr. in that 4th spot. Then Don Harvey in car 12. Mike Miller in 79. AP Rents 57. Mike Gillen, brother is Steve Gillen in an 05 car. Marcus Moffat in 75 and Ryan Tedesco round out your field in car 1. Tom Garbrandt out in front. Your second place car is Paul Sibla. Third is Mike Miller. Four in, 4 to go. Tom Garbrandt out in front, all by himself. Mike Miller on the inside of Paul Sibla. ready to go. Tom Garbrandt will bring him in. Paul Sybil on his outside, and Tom Newman and A.P. Rand. Tom Newman on the inside of Paul Sybil, trying to get second. Don Harvey in fourth right now. Don Harvey, your points leader right now. He's up to third. Here comes Ryan Tedesco sliding in. White flag out for Tom Garbrandt. Out of four. Tom Garbrandt, Tom Newman, Don Harvey, Ryan Tedesco. There's your fast heat winner tonight. May 4th from Newport, Ohio, it's Tom Garbrandt. Okay, moving into the second heat of the late models. On the pole, Bob Schneider in 17. 69, it's Bob the Animal Eichel in 69. Ron Jaber Jr. in 22, I believe, tonight. Kenny Stevens in 21, flanks him on the outside. In car 55 is Dangerous Daryl Dexter, and he is competing in his 50th year of automobile racing. 50 years here at Midvale Speedway and other tracks throughout the United States. Bear Schwartz in 77, Dwayne Dunn 32. Sybil 49 out there. Round out your field. Bob Schneider in 17 out in front. Kenny Stevens in that second spot. Third is Bob Eichel. Kenny Stevens is catching him. And Bear Schwartz in that third spot at 77. Bear on the inside. For second spot, battle for second. And fourth and fifth have been to it. Out. 3 laps to go. Kenny Stevens looking to the inside. Comes the checker flag for Kenny Stevens, Bob Schneider, 7, 32 Dwayne Dunn. Rich Dessecker filling in for Farmer Smith tonight in car 7. From Stone Creek, Ohio, Kenny Stevens in 21. Last heat of the modifieds. Marquinez in 0. Mark Stryker in 77. Jimmy Kuhn 22. Glenn Joe in 20. Dusty Woody in 44. Ernie Shook, and up there in turn number 3 into 4, Jeff Smith in 34. Mark Stryker, Mark Enos bringing them in. Caught on the outside. He's going to slide back to 4th. Puts Mark Stryker in the lead. Jimmy King 2nd. Glenn Joel 3rd. Dusty Woody 4th. Ernie Shook 5th. Mike Enos and brother Mark in that 6th spot. And Jeff Smith at 34. Flag count for Mark Stryker going into his qualifying time. White flag out for Glenn Joel. Glenn Joel, Dusty Woody, Ernie Shook, Mark Enos and Jeff Smith. Fast heat in the modifieds from New Philadelphia. It's Glenn Joel. Into the second heat. Butch Erickson at 19 will bring him in along with Mike Bauer. Into second at 51. Mike Bauer 02. Mark Wilson at 18. George Bauer 99 and John Wilson 33. For 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Out in front of 19. Bill Westlake in that second spot. John Wilson on the outside gets by Mike Bauer. White flag. John Wilson trying to catch second now. Bill Westlake's got it. Gonna be a tight one for second. Here your winner's gonna be Butch Erickson. Photo finish for second. Butch Erickson. Moving into the fast heat of the Detroits. Lee McCreary in 31 will bring him in. Tim Skinner flanks him on the outside in 23. Here we go. Joe Liner at 82. Graves in 88. Will Walker 15. Roger Liner 2. Keith Thomas in 34. Your top qualifier, Kevin McClintock. Tim Skinner out in front. Lee McCrary in that second spot. Third is Joe Liner. Fourth is Will Walker. And fifth is Roger Liner. Kevin McClintock, Keith Thomas, and 88. Four in, four to go. Will Walker on the inside. Will making a move on the inside. Makes sure Stick takes over second. Tim Skinner still showing the way in the number 23 car. Roger Liner now challenging for second. Will Walker's got it. White flag. Here comes your winner from Carrollton, Ohio, Tim Skinner. Will Walker will finish second. Roger Liner third. Kevin McClintock. Then 88, 34, 31, and 82. 88 tonight is Jimmy Orr. Jimmy Orr in 88. Finish line from Carrollton, Ohio. Tim Skinner, your fast heat winner in the Detroits tonight. Okay, moving to the second heat of the Detroits. On the pole, Mario Kelly in 72, Travis DeVore in 78, Dan Gosser 29, Tim Skinner 65, Roger Butler 00, Waylon Orr 28, and Don Rupner Jr. in car 7. Round out your field. Second heat, Detroits. Okay, here we go. Second of 3 heats. Mario Kelly out in front. Here comes Travis DeVore. Takes over the lead at 78. Caution will be out. Caution out on the track. No, he got to start. He got to start. No caution. No caution. Travis DeVore out in front of 78. Tim Skinner in that second spot. Third belongs to Waylon Orr in 28. Halfway. Tim. Two laps to go. Tim goes on the outside. Whoa, he almost hit the wall. White flag coming out. Throw a blanket on the top 3. DeVore. Tim Goins. Waylon Orr. Dan Gosser. There's your winner from Deersville, Ohio, Travis DeVore in 78. Okay, moving to the third and final heat race in the Detroits. On the pole, Radical Ron Carruthers in 40. Joe Sanford Jr. in 9. Richard Stallnaker, 59. Travis Page in 08. Dave McMillan in 17. And Paul Murray in 20. Round out your field. Here we go. Third heat. Radical Ron out in front in 40. Outside comes Richard Stallnaker from Massillon, Ohio, and on the inside comes Paul Murray from Port Washington. Not to be denied, here comes Travis Page from Uricksville in the 08 car up to the pack. Ron on the inside and Richard on the outside. And Paul's going to try to thread the needle in 20. Richard takes it hard in turn 3. Caution out. Richard Stallnaker, Travis Page, Paul Sanford Jr., Dave McMillan up to third on the outside. Page, your leader. Richard back to second. Paul Murray third. White flag. Turn 4. Travis Page, Paul Murray, Richard Stallnaker, Joe Sanford Jr., Dave McMillan, Ron Carruthers in 40. Round out your field. 08. Travis Page, your winner. Moving into the first pure stock. Barney Gerber, 2T will bring him in on the outside of him. Curtis Collins, then Joe Oliver in 50. Brian Wood at 54. Terry Oliver, 49. Jim Shaw, 88. Norm Steller, 18. Hal Street, 73. Mike Martin in 6, and Jungle Jim Paris in 36. Round out your field. Barney Gerber out in front of the 2T car. Curtis Collins in that second spot. Third is Terry Oliver. Then Norm Steller in 18. Joe Oliver, 50. Brian Wood, 54. Mike Martin in 6. Jim Shaw in 88. and Al Street in 73 round out your field.
Jungle Jim Ferris trying to thread the needle at 36.
Outside, Barney Gerber on the inside for the lead. Terry Oliver in that third spot. Norm Steller in fourth. Jungle Jim Ferris in fifth. Then Mike Martin, Joe Oliver, Al Street, Jim Shaw, and Brian Wood. White flag. Caution out. Caution's out. And your race winner, the fast heat to pure stocks tonight, Barney Gerber in the 2T car. Okay, moving into the second heat, starting on the pole from Midvale, Ohio, Adam Mackey in car number 7. On the outside of him in number 90, from Akron, Ohio, Blaine Partee. Shane Billiger in 47. Rick Hoffman, I believe, is in 0. Paul Parsons at 44, 8 is Scott Ollis, then 12 of John Leisure, 68 of John Farrell, and 3 of Larry Smith round out your field. I believe this is Adam Mackey's first race in competition here at Midvale Speedway in a brand new car out there. Him and his brother will be sharing duties, but Blake's under the mending right now. He's separated his shoulder. And it'll be a few weeks before he gets into the race car. But right now, Adam's going to bring him in. Adam Mackey takes it hard in turn 1 and 2. Blaine Partee on the outside. He'll take over the lead down the backstretch. Shane Billiger on the outside, challenging for that second spot. Paul Parsons in 4th. Rick Hoffman in that 5th spot in 0. As Blaine Partee pulls away, Shane Billiger in 2nd, Paul Parsons 3rd. 3 abreast for that 4th spot. John Ollis in the 4th. Comes John Farrell in 68 up through the pack. John Leisure in 12. Rick Hoffman and Larry Smith round out your field. Your race leader is Blaine Partee in 90. Shane Billiger 47 in that 2nd spot. 3rd is Paul Parsons. Then Scott Ollis, John Farrell, Adam Mackey, Rick Hoffman, John Leisure, and Larry Smith round out your field. On the outside, and we got a battle for the lead. Shane Billiger on the inside, Blaine Partee on the outside. Shane on the inside. Blaine's not giving up on the outside. Paul Parsons 3rd. John Farrell 4th. Now John looks to the outside. 5th spot. Adam Mackey 6th. John Leeser in 7th.
White flag has been displayed.
We've got John Farrell, Scott Ollis, and Adam Mackey in turn 3. Wins the heat race. He'll win it. Okay, moving into the 3rd and final heat race of the Pure Stocks. Here we go. Yellow is out. 83's got a flat tire. He's into the pits. Yellow's out. Here we go. 3rd and final heat race. Dan Moore, 29, brings him in. Tom Feller Jr., 31, going sideways. Morty's in 2nd. Chris Miller in 3rd. Chester McMaster's in that 4th spot at 81. Here comes Miller on the inside. Caution is out. F in, 7 to go. First time out, and 40 in that 2nd spot. Here comes 99 on the inside. Up to 3rd. 40 and 94 bound for that lead. Chris Miller in that 4th spot. Scott McGrovey in 5th. Tom Krall 6th. And Farrell in 7th. Halfway. Moving to the inside. He might have him now. Tom Krall. Green flag still out on the track. White flag is out. 70's in 3rd, Miller, then 31, then 33. Then 40, 70, 31, 33, and 99. Ball in 94.
Getting his picture taken now to number 94 for sponsored by DNA Development. musical event, Lincoln's in things, Everhard Glass Company, Custom Trailers, and Eleanor Tire, Miss Shane Ball.
Okay, moving into the first of 5 compact heat races. Here they come. Ron Myers, 44, Otto Palilli, 43, bringing them in. Bubba Smith in 3rd in 12. Then Josh Grove in 21. Gabe Pringle, 08. David Brio in 174. 19 of Jim Keller Jr. Terry Coletti, 27. Terry McNutt's son, Kelly McNutt in 36. Greg Grove in 3. 3 abreast for the next spot. Billy Seller, 84. John McNutt, 35. And Cody Kaler, 96. Justin Courtney in 03. And your top qualifier of Rick Elkins Jr. As Bubba Smith has taken over the lead, he is your race leader in car 12. Gets on the inside, got 4th. As Gabe Pringle in the 08 car tries to get 2nd. Bubba Smith leads them down the backstretch. Bubba Smith, Gabe Pringle, Josh Grove. Taking up the fast heat tonight in the first heat of the compacts. From Dover, Ohio, it's Bubba Smith in car 12. Moving to the second heat, Brian Oliver, 34. And Josh Feaster in 78 on the other inside. Here we go. Big Paul in 133 out there. Jimbo Rubin 9, 33. And then Bob Coburn in 188. We got a battle for the lead, 3 abreast. John Neely trying to move up in 33. Jason Morgan in 2. Out there in 88. Tight battle for the top 6 places. Russell Grandison in 72. Bill Vino 85 out there, 142. Caution out. Get into Mike Sweeney, I believe, in 57 tonight, and in 142 of William Scott. 4 laps in, 4 to go. Josh Beechler in 78, Bill Coburn in 188, and we got Randy Hahn in 88 in there. Bill Coburn on the outside. Here comes Russell Gradison up to 4th. White flag will be out. Bill Coburn in 78, 72, 88, 8. And Rumbus was in 78 the last race, but your winner, Bill Coburn in 188. Okay, moving to the third compact heat. Dougie Cross in 63. On the outside of him in 74. Then Shauna Myers in 64. Ray Van Lane in 94. Bill Mercer in 81. And I can't tell who's on the outside of him. 73. And then 65 of Adam Mishler. 31 of Dan Gray. Jason Anthony in 6. Bob Passwater in 74, up that second spot. Shauna Myers in 3rd. Dougie Cross out in front. Shauna Myers second. Third, Bill Passwater, Bob Passwater. Jason Anthony in 6th in that 4th spot. 24, 5th. Shawn Myers. Dougie Cross out in front in 63. Battle for 3rd, Jason Anthony in 6th. White flag getting ready. ready to come out. Dougie Cross out in front in 63. He's got the white flag. It's going to be Dougie Cross in 63, then 64, Myers, then 6 of Jason Anthony, Passwater, 24, 31, 81, 1, 168, 65, 17, 5, 94. Ohio, Dougie Cross in 63, your third heat winner tonight. Okay, Charles Rich will bring him in 23. Anthony Coburn in that second spot. Ray Hoover in 117. Here comes Tom Barrett in 164, holding on to that fifth spot. Here comes John Westman on the inside of him. Rocky Moore trying to move up in 15 back there. Bruce Gibson at 32. Four wide down the backstretch. Perkins at 105. John Westman, now your race leader. John Royer second, Bruce Gibson third. Tom Barrett down the backstretch. White flag's been displayed. John Westman wins it. Somebody lost a tire. The compact, John Westman in 01. Fifth and final heat race is on the track. Terry Kimball in 55 as 75. Kevin Reneker shows the way. Hubner in 58. Got to get going. 26 up to second. 18 showing the way. Josh Fischler in 16 in third. And 29, 107, 97, 30 of Ben Gibson. 142 and 83 of Gary Gibson. Halfway. Sickles in that second spot. Black flag coming up for 18. Seconds, battle for third between 97 and 16, then 29. Three wide. Eric Feaster into that third spot. White flag. Six, 107, 16, 29, 97, 143, 30. There's your winner. Joe Sickles, I believe.
The heat race winning the number 56 car. It's Jody Sickles.
In 56. Okay, moving into the 25-lap late model feature on the pole. Paul Sibla in 44. Tom Garbrand in 64. Tom Newman in 10. Paul Miller Jr. 54. Don Harvey 12.05 of Steve Gillett. Mike Miller in 79. Ryan Tedesco in 1. AP Wren 54. 75 Marcus Malquit. 7. Barbara Smith's ride, 32, Dwayne Dunn. Bear Schwartz in 77. Daryl Dexter, 55. 49, Tim Sibla. Bob Michael, 69. Ron Jaber, 22. And Bob Schneider in 17. We got agreed. Caution out for Bob Snyder. Here we go. Up in turn number 2. There we go. second now on the inside. Don Harvey up to third. Tom Garbrandt showing the way. Steve Gillen in second. Don Harvey Jr. third. Paul Sibla fourth. Sibla hold down fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. As Tom Garbrandt still shows the way. Caution now. Tom Garbrandt showing the way. Steve Gillen in second. Don Harvey in third. Fourth is Paul Sibla. Then Tom Newman, Ryan Tedesco, Mike Miller, Marcus Malcolm, AP Wren, Farmer Smith's car. 77, Bear Schwartz. 22 of Ron J. Bird Jr. Dwayne Dunn, 32. Darrell Dexter, 55. Bob Eichel in 69. Bob Schneider in 17 and rejoining the field. Paul Miller Jr., 54, round out your field. Tom Garbrandt will bring him in. 17 to go. Battle for fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. Tom Newman on the outside. Tom Garbrandt, Newport, Ohio, still showing the way. Halfway. Paul Sibla holds on to fourth. There goes Ryan Tedesco trying to get him. Marcus Malcolm in fifth. Caution now. Bob Schneider again out there in turn number 2. 14 in, I believe. Tom Garbrandt showing the way. Steve Gillen second, Don Harvey third, and Sibla. Ryan Tedesco, here we go. And Jay Bird Jr. tore up.
Definitely putting down the floor. 15 laps in.
Okay, 15 to go. 15 in, 10 to go. Here we go. Steve pulled on the outside of Tom, but couldn't make a move down the backstretch. Single file racing right at the moment. Daryl Dexter on the outside of Tom Newman. Up the fourth. Tom Newman and Daryl Dexter or Paul Sibla battling out. Okay, 21 in, 4 to go. Here we go. Rich Dessiger on the outside of Marcus Mobley. Driver fourth. Here we go, modifieds. Butch Erickson showing the way. Mark Wilson in second, John Wilson third. Jim McCune in fourth spot. Bill Westlake in fifth. Dusty Woody in sixth. Ernie Shook, then Mark Stryker. Mike Bauer, Jeff Smith. stopped it. There we go, Butch Erickson bringing him in. Track. There we go. Butch Erickson showing the way. Dusty Way looks the outside now. Glenn Joel, turn 2. There we go. Mark Willison, now your new race leader. Ernie Shook up the 3rd, Dusty Woody 2nd. Mark Striker in that 4th spot. Gets on the inside of Bill Westlake. Ernie Shook 3rd, Mark Striker 4th, Glenn Joel 5th, Bill Westlake 6th. Ernie Shook into 2nd now. second. Lee McCrary holding down third right now. Second, Lee McCrary third, Tim Skinner fourth, Joe Liner fifth. For second. Jimmy Orr out for turn number 2. Okay, 6 in, 14 to go. Joe Liner, here we go, Roger Butler. Tim Skinner in third. Keith Thomas up to fourth now. Keith Thomas third, Whalen back to fourth. There comes Roger Liner in fifth. On the outside, trying to get second. Caution now, caution now. Okay, 13 in, 7 to go. Joe Liner will bring him in. Tim Skinner second, Keith Thomas third. Joe Liner will bring him in. Roger Liner will be his second. Waylon Orr third. Then a bunched up field. Trying to get by Waylon Orr for third. Joe Liner's first, his Dan's his second, Roger Liner. Tim Goins in fifth, trying to get fourth. Less than 5 laps to go now. Coming out. Joe Liner leads him down the backstretch. Roger right behind him. Joe Liner, Roger Liner, Tim McClintock, Waylon Orr, Tim Goins, Lee McCurry, 08, 78, 20, 34, 29. Smith out in front. Otto Palilli second. Josh Grove in that third spot. Gabe Pringle fourth. Terry Coletti fifth. Smith still showing the way. Josh Grove in that second spot. Gabe Pringle up to third. Terry Coletti fourth. Fifth is Greg Grove. Then Otto Palilli. Terry Coletti for fourth spot. up the 5th spot. John McNutt's about 8th spot. John McNutt. Five to go. Battle for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Smith still out in front. Josh Groves 2nd. Gabe Pringle 3rd. 4th is Billy Stutler. 5th is Greg Grove. 6th is Terry Coletti. Then Jim Keller Jr., Rick Elkins Jr., and John McNutt. Then Kelly McNutt, Cody Kaler. Battle for 3rd. White flag coming out. Bubba Smith leads them through 1 and 2. Goes for 3rd on the outside. Bubba Smith's gonna win it. There's your winner, Bubba Smith in 12. Second feature. Sean Smart showing the way. Gene Morgan 2nd. Ryan Oliver 3rd. Big Paul 4th. Jimbo Rupin 6th. Sean Smarsh out in front at 24. I'll tell you what, old Jimbo Root went for a ride. And no caution. Gene Morgan going to the pits. Morgan on the inside, trying to get second off of Ryan Oliver. Here he goes for the lead. inside, 3 abreast. Jason Morgan out in front. Bill Coburn is up to second on the inside. White flag is out. Dan Ramos back to second. Bill Coburn wins it. Your winner of the second heat feature tonight, Bill Coburn in 188. Okay, moving into the third and final compact feature. No laps in. Rocky Moore going to bring him in at 15. Bruce Gibson in fourth. second. Now he's your leader. John Westman in those leader now. Your leader. Bruce Gibson in second. Dougie Cross in third. Flag is out. Okay, Bruce Gibson's your leader. Still showing the way. Still showing away. Dougie Cross in second. Bill Mercer third. Passwater fourth. Perkins fifth. $39.65, 73. White flag's out. Checker flag, 32-63. There's your winner of the third and final compact feature event of the evening, Bruce Gibson in 32. I stand corrected. Here's the fourth and final compact feature. 91. Dale Beatty second in 97. Scott in third in 18. Ben Gibson in 30s in fourth. Jamie Huebner's in fifth. Sickles in 56. Then 16, 187, 23, 107, 127, 131, and 143 round out your field. There we go. 4 in, 11 to go. Gibson on the outside, Dale Beatty on the inside for second spot. Into the lead. Anthony Coburn moving up through the pack. Halfway. Anthony Coburn on the inside, Ben Gibson on the outside. Charles Rich in third. Here comes Bill Hilliker, Jr. Coburn still another leader. Ben Gibson second. Charles Rich in that third spot. Bound for second though. Eric Feaster fourth. Dale Beatty in fifth. Black flag coming up for Ben Gibson. Coburn still showing the way. Charles Rich in second. $187, $23, $97, $16. 55 and 107. There's your winner of the fourth compact feature, Anthony Coburn in 187. John Farrell showing the way. Curtis Collins in that second spot, challenging the lead. Showing the way, John Farrell second, Larry Smith third, Joe Oliver fourth, Barney Gerber fifth. This time. Jim Burris trying to get up through the pack. there. White flag coming out. John Farrell, 49 to 2T, 36, 388, 654, 18, 12, 8, and 73. Your winner of the first of two Pure Stock features from Canton, Ohio, Joe Oliver. There we go. Tom Kroll on in front. McMaster's in that third spot. Shane Milliger in that 47. Up to third. Here comes Blaine Partee in 90. Caution out. Partee going for the lead. '83 in second. Tom Kroll in third. outside. Blaine Partee on the inside. Paul Parsons up to third on the inside. 83's in fourth. Hoffman and Zero's in fifth. And Dan Orr in 29.
And the number 47 car is Shane Miller.
Okay, picking up the second pure stock feature tonight. Shane Milliger in 47. Okay, we're moving into the wild and crazy figure eights. Here we go. Ray Van Lane will bring him in with Perkins. Chris Perkins on the inside of him. Big Paul 133. Rick Elkins Jr. 52. Ray Van Lane, your race leader. Morgan second, 18 third. Big Paul into the pits at 133. Ray Van Lane, still your leader, 94, one in second, I believe. I think Morgan's in second and one, and 18 and one. White flag, white flag. race winner from Uricksville, Ohio, Ray Van Lane. Well, no, that's Greg Grove in 94. Greg Grove in 94 picks up the win. Well, that concludes the racing action here for May 4th at Midvale Speedway. So along with Randy and Sue Smith, the owners and promoters of Midvale Speedway, this has been your video announcer, Craig Michelin. We wish you a pleasant good evening. Greg Grove in 94 picks up the win. Well, that concludes the racing action here for May 4th at Midvale Speedway. So along with Randy and Sue Smith, the owners and promoters of Midvale Speedway, this has been your video announcer, Craig Michelin. We wish you a pleasant good evening.